Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to BTS Americas, the second edition, believe it or not, where Beyond the Summit puts up $10,000 of prize money up for grabs between 16 teams. It's a full 16-team round. We already witnessed 2 previous days of action. Today, we're going to continue with the 16 teams fighting on forward. It is going to be Sector V going against Team Imagine in our very first matchup today. So I don't want to hold you back from the draft. Let's get on in there right now. Let's see. Buttons, do they work? Yeah, they sure do. Here we are. So welcome. All right, I'm KotLGuy. I'm going to bring you the coverage here for Beyond the Summit. I will be starting off on the solo train here as someone I was planning to have here. It didn't work out this go. So hopefully it will for the future, but I'm happy to kind of roll back to my days of doing solo casting, and I hope you don't mind hearing lots of ramblings in your ear, because that's what it's going to be all about. This is Beyond the Summit show, after all, so I control what comes and what goes, including that fart noise. I can do whatever the hell I want. It doesn't really matter. Anyways, this matchup, according to Dota 2 Lounge, is about a 50-50 split, and if you're kind of new to the Dota block, these teams do have a bit of mild history playing against each other. So before, it was Team Imagine, it was Team Leviathan. Before that, it was Fnatic NA, or not Fnatic NA, it was
Team Pick.
Oh, why can't I think of it right now? Flipside NA, not Fnatic NA. Sector V, formerly known as Not Today. Before that, some of them were part of like CDEC Esports, but since their time in their series history playing against each other, they have went toe-to-toe 12 times, all right? And Leviathan have bested Not Today, or Imagine have beaten the roster of Sector V 4 times while dropping 8 games. So the overall franchise history, I guess you could say, between these two squads is Sector V up just a little bit there. So you might find a little bit of a value bet going for Team Imagine, because they do trade pretty often. And, well, obviously, for both teams, the rosters have changed a little bit here and there, so no real surprise. Looking at just recent history for both teams playing right now, Sector V, we saw a bit of their run in the Namyang Championships, dropping there at the end to Team Fire. Also, Digital Chaos had gotten the best of them, but they were able to outclass Void Boys there. So they do show a little bit of life there, but they did come up short. For Team Imagine, they also did the run through Nanyang, but they did also fall off. Oh, no, they didn't. That's right. They did not. But
5 seconds remaining.
Recently, they did go toe-to-toe against Boreal in ESL 1 New York, but they did drop that series 1-2. So it's been a bit of hot and cold history for Imagine. They were really hoping to be rejuvenated after their run for TI5. They brought in and changed up their roster. They lost Shredder, their core player. They recently brought in Miniski Fangay, who is now currently Chalonghua. Not the real Chalonghua, at least unless something has changed or something. But I'm pretty sure that should still be Miniski Fangay. For side Sector V, UMR, you'll know him as Mystico, formerly from Not Today. Van, we all know Van. It looks like they have changed up their drafter a little bit, though. Normally, it has been Mystico in their kind of captain drafter seat, but it looks like they've changed things up. Van, who's typically their #1, has kind of taken over. We all know Smash, though. Me Pastor. He is still representing the mid lane position there. Keep an eye out for that Ember Spirit. But then outside of that, we have Vortex. And I don't know if it's been clarified yet or not, but I believe that still may be Stinger, their old Not Today offlaner. Masoka, we all know, he's been their 4 position for quite a while. He plays a sick, nasty Ancient Apparition. Very, very good. He's also like their support micro player if necessary. But let's talk about the actual draft we got here. It looks like Team Imagine. They're putting hefty value. They pick up the Gyro Clockwork combo. This is the famous Evil Geniuses grand final draft opener when they faced off CDEC at TI5. Did a lot of work for them, and it's kind of always those top pickups, considering you have to make sure you ban out the infamous Disco Coke. Leshrek's going to get wrecked. They also get rid of the Lina. On the side of Sector V, they get rid of the Bounty Hunter. They get rid of the Earthshaker here, so they're able to snag up the early Tusk. And then they go with an early PL. Now, this has been a bit hit or miss for a lot of teams and a lot of players. I know Envy, when I was casting with them at the Nanyang series, I believe it was the first time DC faced Cloud9 there, and we also caught a Sector V match, if I'm not mistaken. But he was not a big fan of pretty much Phantom Lancer overall, and especially not being valued this early in the draft. But that's changing a lot for a lot of teams. You know, C-Deck, aggressive, if his gyrocopter was banned out, they would consider doing an early invested Phantom Lancer pickup just so that their core player would be on something comfortable. And we kind of see little bits of that with teams like C9 with their Ritsu core. Ritsu's been making shockwaves of impressions across the board. This is the new too hot to trot core player that a lot of people are keeping their eye on, especially his AM. But outside of his AM, it's like there's Phantom Lancer, there's Ember. He's shown little bits with Slark, but usually his comfort zone is like that first 3. And maybe Sector V feel the same way. They want to get Van something that he feels comfortable with, or actually he wants to get something that for himself, being the drafter. They're going pretty slow through this draft phase. Man, these two teams are really sweating this out. Both of them, I can guarantee for both of them, they're not performing at the level they were hoping. So they want to make a stride happen here. They're just reaching really hard for it, but I don't know. I don't know if they're going to be able to do it. We'll have to see.
Winter Wyvern.
Wyvern, third pick here for Imagine. Going a bit defensive. You get your long range initiation there. Winter's Curse, we all know how value could be. Very good against the PL. That Splinter Blast does serious work against the illusions. You got to remember how fragile they can be, especially at the start. And the long range that Splinter Blast comes with makes it so easy for Wyvern to kind of pop in there into a side lane that maybe PL's farming, rain down a Splinter Blast, ruin his day, step back out. But we also could see him just kind of hang around that mid lane and be very, very defensive for whoever it may be. Not many options left here for Smash. They did the pre-measure to remove the Ember so that they wouldn't have to go against it for their PL, but maybe they could have just grabbed the Ember themselves as well. But there's still plenty of other things out there. Lena, Lesh already being removed leaves way for a Wind Ranger still after the Storm Spirit's been banned out. I mean, I've seen Smash pull out a Magnus, but I don't think Magnus, PL, not going to really work out too much together. Maybe if they decide to go down the road of something like a Jug or Van's famous Slark, that'd be great. But I don't know if a Magnus is going to be something in the cards here for Smash to take. We'll have to see. But along the way, they're going to be stepping off for a Visage grab. And that's what I'm talking about right at the beginning. Masoku, who plays very good like AA and is typically their micro player, this is going to be his grab right now. They get the Visage here. And if you got that capable Visage player, you're going to be doing a lot of freaking work. The trick is getting him up to level 6, getting those birds at a decent time, and being able to, you know, contribute to the rest of the map with them faster. You don't want to be waiting too long. That's why he's very good in the hands of people who could find that bit of farm in early XP. People like Owie, who will surprise you with how quick that their Visage can get to level 7 at like the, you know, 9-minute mark or something like that. After the Visage pickup here, a TA going to be snagged. That was going to be something else I could have suggested for Smash, but they still managed to sneak out the back pocket Queen of Pain. Something that had been neglected and probably not considered from the side of Imagine. And a hero they typically like to go for themselves a lot. Jenkins played it a lot in the offlane when offlane Queen of Pain was all the rage, but not as of recent. But they're going to get their TA. I believe their Shibi hero there, since Mr. Fangay, a.k.a. KotLGuy, is going to be playing their core position and their gyrocopter. So Shibi gets the dire side TA. You have a Wyvern already who could be kind of your stack person, but you have room also here for your +1, your Flying Zebra, who is their drafter right now. He's shown a lot of promise with many little cheeky heroes here. I wouldn't put it past him to even creep in something like the Disruptor here for Imagine. The Silence works great against Queen of Pain, who typically doesn't want to have to get a Yules or a BKB early on.
10 seconds remaining.
The Thunderstrike is good for clearing out maybe those extra illusions. Kinetic Field is nice for enclosing on top of already the Clockwork Cogs and the Call Down. But outside of that, you always have, of course, your Skywrath Mage. Earthshaker is also banned out. Okay, they got rid of him there. Maybe throw it back and go a bit greedy. Make Flying Zebra do the 5 position Witcher Wyvern and get a Sand King for the jungle. That would be fun. That big AoE damage would work nice against the PL. We'll have to see. Final ban from Team Imagine, though, was getting rid of the Rubik, which you can't really put it past them there. A lot of big options there for the Rubik, and Rubik is typically very, very good against the Clockwork, as we all know. Loves to get a 4-staff. His lift is wonderful in the early laning stage, so even if Clockwork thinks he can get away with the cogs, it's not going to matter too much. Undying last ban here from Sector V. Oh,
Lion.
but the Lion is going to be the quick response. Very good
Radiant team
against the
pick.
Queen of Pain. If this guy does manage to throw together the Blink Dagger, BKB or not, he's able to get that quick blink of an eye initiation. Quick Hex, and he'll be able to get the setup there. Plus, you get your big burst in. Oh, a crafty Broodmother has somehow snuck his way in. Oh, man, a lot of these Southern American teams really love to sneak in the Brood when possible. We saw it first from Pain Gaming in the early rounds of the Nanyang run, but here's Sector V, managed to sneak it in, and if I'm not mistaken, they were the team that banned out the Darkseer as well, so they didn't have to worry about that. Splinter Blast, though, is good. Call Down's good. A little bit of Psyblade action there. Lion's going to be okay, but typically not. In the early laning stages, this Lion could run into a little bit of trouble. That would be unfortunate there. Oh, man, we'll have to see how it works out here. Players getting ready to go into their slots, folks. Welcome again to BTS Americas, the second edition here. $10,000 of prize money up for grabs.
5 seconds
Between these
remaining.
16 teams. You got to remember, 2 of those teams as well came from the open bracket. One of them already being taken out from Cloud9, but oh my goodness, my camera thing reset here. Of course. Oh god, we got those early TPs happening here.
Prepare
We're getting the
for
action.
battle.
There we go. Oh goodness, production. Here we go. Okay, so early Jenkins TP here to the bottom lane, and an early pause. That is not how you want to start with the Van disconnect right away. So typical NA Dota, won't take too long before we get into our first pause. But that's good. It will maybe give me a little bit of time here as we can fly through some of the proper introductions here. So as you can see, Shibby, what the hell? KotLGuy, he's going to be playing her TA. Shibby will be playing the Gyrocopter here. I thought Shibby was going to be playing their mid lane, but it looks like either they changed the role up or Shibby feels a bit more comfortable in this one position. I know very recently, since Imagine was not participating in the Nanyang Championships, he was able to do some stand-in work, and he stood in for Root Gaming for Waga while he was off doing Red Bull. And Shibby actually did pretty good. But maybe he feels more comfortable playing the Gyrocopter. And Mr. KotLGuy, a.k.a. Fangay, is going to be playing your Templar Assassin there. And, of course, will leave Flying Zebra on your Winter Wyvern. No surprise, obviously, whenever Flying Zebra buys a courier, he typically has the Zebra Courier. How original, how cute. That's going to leave Nushim here on his Lion. Looks like we're going to get back underway here. Bottom lane also, though, was a TP out from Mr. Masoku, who's playing your Visage. So he is stalking your Clockwork. And what Jenkins did is he put the 2 wards in the 2 furthest spots from each other. So this will require 2 sentries from the side of Sector V if they want to be able to flat out stop that camp from being blocked. But okay, they do have 1 sentry at least. 1 sentry on Mystico, aka UMR here. He'll come in, he can drop the 1 ward down, but he's only going to be able to get 1. If he puts it at the top, it's going to miss this side one here. He's going to drop it. There it is. It catches the 1. It will not catch the second, and I'm pretty sure the second one will also block the camp. So they'll be able to turn the corner. They can't even find the 1 here. Come on, guys. There it is. It's not even going to be the 50 gold obs. They're still prowling. They're hoping. It's not the magic bush. It's not there in that corner. It's down below, and once they see the camp is blocked, they'll know for sure where it could be, and it's on to them if they value putting in a early sentry to block out that camp or not here from Jenkins. But he's a Clockwork after all, and even if they manage to get that camp back, he still has the power of the cogs to block out the lane and bring it back into a good spot so he can get some easy-ass XP and some delicious sweet farm. So I mean, mid lane, it's going to be the Templar Assassin going toe-to-toe with your Queen of Pain. She will have Shadow Poison, helps a little bit there with the Fraction, but overall we should not be seeing any kills here. Both pretty elusive, pretty durable in one sense, pretty, you know, blink heavy on the other. So unless there's mistakes or some sort of third party to show up, like a Tusk, there should be no problems there. But look at this top lane. They really want to make sure they don't allow Vortex to get to an easy level 3 and get an easy Soul Ring. So they got the early sentry, and they got the early kill. It's just like that. And it's going to be Team Imagine who will strike first. Very nicely done. They waited patiently for that. They tried to hide out the Wyvern a bit. They dropped the sentry right under his nose, and Vortex will go down. But we all have seen before a Digilant Brood player, even if muscled down 0 and 3 at level 1, 5-6 minutes in, I believe it was Pain Gaming, they could still find their way back into the game. So don't count Vortex out yet. He's already eliminated the extra sentry ward, and he will be able to just soak in all that sweet XP. But it's a very strong start for Imagine to get that first blood bonus there. So mid lane matchup, Smash 6-3, Templar Assassin 3-1 here. So Smash kind of asserting a bit of dominance in the CS game early on. And look at that. They're going to get the catch onto Jenkins. Look how deep they went, too. My goodness, Masoku caught him with a very long-range Soul Assumption and will be able to take him down. Oh, mid lane, hefty damage on the Smash. He's going to force the blink out. He'll step back and away. So off laner goes down one side. Jenkins will get dropped on the other. And the board will be even 1-for-1. Smash has to go into his salve now, but he's getting very close to that bottle. But it looks like the Courier is actually going to be used in the bottom lane firsthand here to get that extra sentry down to get that camp back, it looks like. But that means Smash is going to be delayed a little bit for the bottle. There's your CS King right now, Mr. Van. 12-5 for him. We'll see if he decides to go for that early Aquila here. Wouldn't mind the extra bit of mana regen. Extra bit of armor there. Could be necessary. But possible attention back towards this top lane. They're not going to be able... Oh, they got the dust. They got some dust here. Nusham has a bundle of glitter. We'll see if he decides to throw it out here onto Vortex. If Vortex is to show himself. Don't know if Vortex has seen Lion yet, but if he has, he will know the dust is there. He's just here for level 3. He's like, give me 2 more creeps, baby. I'll get that level 3. He's got it now. He'll go back to lane. He'll be able to pick it up, and Broodmother's going to get a bit more comfortable here already. Dishes out the early nuke. Gets some extra boodlings and waltz back and away. Mid lane, Masoko made a rotation here, and it looks like it forced out the haste rune pop from Mr. KotLGuy. I'm just going to call him KotLGuy. If he's going to be a poser to someone else, then so be it. I believe it's still Minisky Fangame, but he's just changed his name to a disciple of the KotLGuy army. Well, we'll see if he's worthy of the title or not. For now, he's losing the CS game pretty heavy-handedly here. You got Smash at 21-11, while he's at 7-1. 7-1 on your TA. Oh, someone make some stacks on these ancient camps. He's going to need a bit of recovery. Uh-oh, look who it is. These knuckleheads looking to turn the corner, but the broodlings spot them out. And already, Vortex hides into the trees. They drop a sentry on the other side, so if he wants to head out, he is going to get caught out. But it's Clockwork who's going to get caught out first. In the bottom lane, he goes down. Stun on the broodlings, and they'll stay bursting away. So Jenkins, man, he's getting caught here on this bottom lane. Going a bit deep. They have the lane ward, so they see if he casually looks to roam in and just try to leech some XP on the side, and they immediately move in to punish him. It looks like they just have all the faith that they don't need to rotate anyone to that top lane to help out Vortex. Jenkins shows up mid, which means it's going to be a free refill of the bottle. Oh, they're faking it out. They're going to get the stun here. The dust was already popped. They're waiting. They got it. Vortex is going to be going down. 2 kills apiece for 2 offlaner grabs. But Sector V are getting the most across the board here. Smash, we already talked about the work he's been doing. In the mid lane, bottom lane, Van 32-13. And he is going to be going the Aquila.
Radiant's top tower
He's got the Sylvie mask already. And it looks like KotLGuy is going to have to make his own ancient stacks right now. Imagine they're putting a lot more on this top lane, hoping that they will prevent Vortex from getting a whole lot here. Oh boy. Shibby's like, let's see if I can catch him with a rocket barrage. He's got very low broodlings. Zap, zap, zap. Not be able to bring him down. Now he'll have to walk back. He's eating lots of tower damage, Shibby. Take it easy. But it's fine. They're looking to equal out this creep wave a bit. They got Nusham who's going to be pulling it here. This line still holds 1 dust. He's been able to pick up some boots. Wyvern flying Zebra, no surprise. He's a very selfless kind of a player, and he'll have to continue to do so this game, investing more into wards, not even being able to get the black shoes for himself. Uh-oh, here we go. First smoke of the game here. Sector V heading in mid lane. But nowhere to be found is KotLGuy. He's currently working, jungle farming right here, desperate to get to his level 6. Very, very close. You look at the other side. Smash is almost level 7. Almost level 7 on his Queen of Pain. And I wager he has a TP. He certainly does. He can grab this up. He could still head back to mid lane and farm, and let the other two try to get a fight broken out, and Smash could always TP in and just be able to clean house with that Sonic Wave. This Queen of Pain is going to be a problem very soon for Imagine. Vortex still is able to get to level 5, near level 6, about to have Soul Ring. Actually, he has Soul Ring. He just needs to get in the side shop. He's like, dangerous game here. I want to grab it. He can't get it. Doesn't want to get close enough, apparently. Oh, but he's got help here now. They've got help. They're going to bait. They look to move in for Vortex, but what they don't know is there's help right behind them. Here comes the snowball, but a call down. They're going to go right into a call down here. Soul Assumption to fly. They might be able to get Nushim. Nushim. They do manage to trade each other's lives. A 1-for-1 on the support front. Shibby pops a big rocket barrage and takes down UMR. He will lose his own life. As expected, Smash was able to rotate in with a big TP. And will be there to clean up. It ends up being a 2-for-2 when the dust settles. But it costs them the gyrocopter on the side of Imagine. So they do lose a bit more. It's a little bit of elbow room right now from Mr. KotLGuy. He'll take it. Poor little Jenkins, though. I mean, mid lane, they're making a move. KotLGuy, Smash jumps in. Snowball to follow. They pop the dust. They don't want to allow him to hide under the meld. They got him. Soul Assumption. He's going to get dropped. Smash is going to be able to finish him off with the scream there at the end. Nushim moving in. Oh, so close to getting UMR, but not going to be happening. Nushim's going to get spanked with a Soul Assumption on the way out for his troubles. Sector V will pull ahead now 5-4. Oh, Masoku. No surprises. They move in there. There is a side bank account right there for your TA. So they want to kind of nip it while they can. They drop a sentry down and block out the remainder of the camp. And they already have a nearby OBS, so they'll see when a Team Imagine do decide to go in there. Poor little Jenkins. He's still trying to get his level 6. Hook shot is going to be off for a while. And Van, who is not even needed to bother in any sort of fight, which, typically expected. He's going what looks like either right for a Yasha or even a defusal. Masoku, though, in a bit of trouble. Dancing around, going back again to that pit to drop another sentry. Why did he come in here and drop 2 sentries? One cannot be spotted easily, I think, is what it is. So let's see the one. Oh, they think it's unblocked now, but it's actually not. I believe that will still block the camp. We'll keep an eye on it. Well, if they took down that ward a bit later, they would have had an extra stack. Uh-oh, Shibby's in trouble. Top lane, the Broodlings move in and quickly move back out. He does not have the call down. Vortex now also going to be able to get into a pretty comfortable spot. Imagine put so much emphasis having both supports in that top lane. You got one dedicated to making the pull, one doing the zoning. They had the dust, they had the sentries, they even got the first blood. So much invested in that top lane, trying to shut down Vortex so he couldn't be a problem. And he's still going to be a problem anyways.
Dire's top tower is
and
under attack.
He's already gotten so much more than Jenkins has.
Do it with flair.
Well, you better hope the catch-up comes soon here. Team Imagine do have a team that can overall together fight and come online a bit sooner than Sector V. Well, they'll want to wait a bit for this PL to farm up before Van really looks to get involved, so they can outnumber Sector V in an upcoming fight. They got to wait a bit, though. Nushim, who does get his level 6 now, so they have the finger. Could look to go put it to some use. Top lane. Do they have any sort of detection here for Vortex? They still have a dust on Nushim. He's coming in. There's the dust. It catches him. It actually catches him. So Zebra's going to be flying up north here. They're going to move in. They get the Arctic Burn slow. Call down's going to be there. They got to burst him quick before the dust expires, and they get it done. Vortex is going to go down. The spider has been squished. And Imagine they're going to get the extra kill now. 6-5. Nice little chunk of change there. If we switch over to the net worth, Brood was up there in about the top 4 or 5. Come on, Jenkins. You got to get level 6. Even Little Lion got to his before you. You might just have to head somewhere else. Mid lane is pretty open right now. Well, they'll need some help. Smash and UMR here now chopping down this tier 1. Look at Smash. He's got that first Oblivion staff. Oh, if he gets a nicely timed Orchid, this could be Smash making quite the early impression here. Oh, they're moving in for Vortex. They have the vision. They got an extra sentry, and they got the extra kill. Vortex back back-to-back takedowns onto him. Broodmother down once more. All right, imagine trying to equalize the hefty performance they were able to do in the bottom lane onto Jenkins here. They can get some return kills here onto Vortex. Jenkins still waiting here. Early save up here for TA. 1,100 gold.
Radiant's
What are they
top
saving
tower
for?
is under attack.
We all know that Desolator is a bit cheaper than it used to be. They could value putting more into getting an early Roche if they want to get that kind of early Deso. I don't think she'll be snowballing enough to justify maybe an early Blink. We'll see.
Dire's bottom tower.
And we also
is
might get an
under
answer
attack.
as far as if this is actually still blocked or not. So let's see. He's going to pull it. Will it be blocked
Dire's
here?
bottom tower is under
Oh,
attack.
we might have to wait and see because they're snowballing in. They got smashed. Dust is going to be lost. Look to go. Chalonqua, not much mana. Nushim coming in. Oh, immediate finger takes out Smash. See you later, buddy. And now they're moving in. Can they get UMR? He's running. Here comes Masoku. Here comes Van. He's going to make his fight debut now. Looking to go for Nushim. Nushim, uh-oh. Way out in trouble, and he is dropped. Lion's going to be taken out of the picture now. Secondary Dust follow-up here. But no chase. A one-for-one trade.
Dire's
Still
bottom
one.
tower is under
Going a bit
attack.
better there for Team Imagine, as they do manage to take down Smash. But that also means Van gets that bit of more too. Diffusal already done on Van, man. He just skipped over the idea of Aquila or anything else and is like, I got this Diffusal.
Dire's top tower is
Let's
under
get it.
attack.
Now Stacks, and look at this. Oh, Masoku Birds contesting for Stacks. Looking to take last hits here. They are eating a little bit of that blade damage. But he's getting him quick. Lots of money. Looks like he made an investment. It is going to be straight to the Desolator.
Dire's
There's one
bottom
hammer right
tower
now,
is
unless that's a
under attack.
BKB.
Boom, there
Maybe
he
they do
goes.
consider the BKB. I mean, Smash is showing that he's going to be going right for the Orchid. But I would mostly wager the Desolator. Wow, they know that there's a lot going on at the Ancient Camp here. Sector V
Dire
could move in for
structures.
Shibby. They're already picking it out. Smash going to make the jump. Dishes in. Shadow Strike call down comes. He tries to step out of the radius, but UMR is also there and will uppercut him and take him out.
Help me!
Dire's top tower
Help
is under attack.
me!
Yeah, a lot of help here top lane. Not coming, though, from Team Imagine.
Dire's bottom tower is
Nushim,
under
though,
attack.
is pocketing
Dire's
away
bottom
quite a bit of
tower-
gold on that
Dire's
Lion.
bottom
He'll get this
tower
Blink
has
Dagger
fallen.
soon.
Changes hands.
And look at this. Jenkins gets to his level 6. There you go, Jenkins. Now he's got that hook shot ready to go. But he is broke. Oh, man, he is broke. He will need to find a little bit of that me time. Bomb tier 1 has dropped under the pressure of Van and the others here. And look at this. They're going to flank to each side. They're going to see the TA here. Zebra's nearby and does have the Winter Wyvern Winter's Curse ready to go. Are they going to strike? They're thinking about it. They're going to move in. Here it comes. Van moves in. He wants to start chopping away, showing off that new Diffusal, but he goes right into a Winter's Curse. Here comes Zebra. Oh, big damage. Still goes to Chalonqua as they roll on forward. There's the uppercut. They can't finish him off yet. Nice catch with the stun, though. They're looking to turn it over. UMR eating a lot of damage, but oh, Chalonqua barely able to make it away. Barely alive and well. But look at this. They're able to turn it around. Smash ends up going down. And they just retreat. All right, good turnaround fight there for Imagine. They're going to be taking out Smash again.
Incoming.
They still have this Brood problem, though, in the top lane. Little frickin' Vortex here. Crawling up water spouts in Imagine's top lane.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Rock it on.
Oh, yes, regen rune. All right. Jenkins, though, he's going to be the unsung hero of this game. I can already feel it. They're going to be like, Clockwork's in this game? And he's going to come out from the dark with a big hook shot, big setup. I really just question what the hell he's going to buy. Has he bought something already? I mean, Blade Mill might be coming a bit too late, but could just add a bit of substance here if he does try to just be the valiant guy who jumps in to set up the fight, draws all the attention away from his team. Shibby, Helm of the Dominator, and early BKB. So, by the way they're itemizing, I don't think they want to be pushing this game too late. Oh, here comes Van. Van has got an invis. They're looking to invade. They're going to see the Broodlings. But that's all just giving intel right now for Sector V. They're intercepting here. KotLGuy is going to scout it out. They could ping it up. Nushin gets the early hex on the van. And Imagine could just say, ooh, let's step back. We just kind of thwarted the plan here of Sector V. They wanted to invade. They wanted to make a setup happen, but they did get spotted. This was a smokeless invade, so that's what happens. Smash is like, let's get back to the basics. Got to get this tier 1 down. Would open up opportunities for Sector V to contest or maybe take a Roche themselves if they can rid of this access point. Get it down. He's waiting for it. Oh, hookshot going to be coming up short on UMR. Smash still here. He's a cheeky one. They're pinging it. They know he's there. He wants that last hit. He's greedy. He didn't get it. Oh, Visage did, though, with the bird. Nicely done from Masoku. Sector V are going to still be able to grab that tower right in front of Imagine. And Imagine, look at their response. They smoke right away. And they're thinking about it. They're going on the move. They jump in. They follow up Smash with that new blink from Nushin here. He gets the stun. We'll get the Hex. And the Dagon. Even a Winter's Curse. See you later, Smash. He's going to be taken down. That long, greedy play of just kind of flirting around the mid-tower finally comes back and bites him on the badass. It was nicely done from Imagine. They just kind of read the situation that, hey, let's smoke. Let's go that way. We might be able to catch Smash either in the middle of transitioning from one lane to the next or maybe even farming. And, you know, Smash just blinks up to the high ground thinking he's safe. And Nushin's like, I got one of those. I got one of those. Looked like a very strong start for Sector V. This Vortex Brood was not taken out of the picture as hard as you'd think with the early pressure. We saw how much work Smash did in the mid lane, so this TA is on the path to recovery. Actually has the Desolator complete, just waiting for the Courier to go back, and then definitely Imagine can move in and do the Roche. Well, but meanwhile, frickin' Van has just been farming up. Now the Orchid is done. This Orchid was put off quite a bit. Smash had been brought down 2 times straight. Now sporting a 4-3-0 record. Had he been just a bit more patient, maybe got straight to the Orchid, it would have been good, but because he stepped off and it was prolonged a bit, this Orchid could not be as fruitful as it could have been. Oh, here we go, though. The second it's up, here they come. Moving together, smoked up, looking to check out the stacks. Anyone here? Nope. Smoke's still not popping. They get vision on bottom, which they do. They're going to round the corner and look to come in from behind. Will they be successful? They're moving in. They're creeping. But that's an invis rune. Oh, they popped the dust. It actually catches him. Oh, it catches him right on the corner. Now he's going to be moving in here, and he has no blink, no help. He's trying to go for the TP, and it's going to get canceled. Snowball comes in. There's the uppercut. There's the kill. How did that dust catch? It just got him just on the tip of that AoE. Good heads-up play. They did have the vision to see it. Oh, Jenkins is going to miss the hook shot, but they still move in, and they will kill the gyrocopter. Now it's Sector V on the comeback here. They were down what felt like a 0-3-0-4 spree, and now it's Team Imagine coming together with some big grabs. They're happy about it. They took out the bottom tier 1. They took out the mid tier 1. Maybe they can move in and go for the Roche themselves. Uh-oh. Nushin moves in. Eats an Orchid. Here comes Jenkins. Jenkins, though, no hook shot. Did use it previously on the top lane. Will now have it available. How's Vortex doing? Well, he's got that soul ring. He goes to Vlad's. He is rich. He's got 2,700 gold. Oh, look at this. They're moving in from Masoku, just blinking from Nushin. They're getting the follow-up. That means the instant cogs. And that should mean easy and quick kill. See you later, buddy. He's going to be taken down. Oh, Shibi. Going to be going into a SMY build up here. Already has the Sage. It was not a BKB. He's just looking to get the valued stats, extra life, extra move speed, a little bit extra damage. And he continues to farm. Now they ping out. They have a sentry. It's very close. Not close enough. They're going to double back. Oh, they're smoking. They might go into the pit here. Oh, I think they want the best case scenario. Maybe they want to go for a pick on this PL and then go for the Roche. Can they do it? Newsham's got everything. They move in. Oh, he went over past him. Van. Oh, he can't get the doppelganger off. Immediate hex. Immediate finger. There's the stun. There's the curse. There is the kill.
Hasta la vista, baby.
And now that means they're going to be moving back up and over. I figured they can make a move right into the Roche. But look at this move from Sector V. They're having Smash immediately pressure this mid lane. He moves in, but he goes right towards Shibby. Vortex, he's probably going to try to turn up this top lane a bit and go for a tier 2. Now, to imagine make the commitment on moving into the Roche. I don't think they do. UMR's here now, and he has the extra bit of vision and know-how with this Sigil. They're not going to allow Imagine to feel comfortable moving in and getting this Roche, so Van will be back. They're still frantically pinging it here.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Trying to scout out for any wards, using the remaining bits of that sentry. There's nothing there. If we do look at the vision from Sector V, they really have no vision down there at all. Went with a bit of aggressive vision here, right inside the pit. Or right inside the jungle, rather. And just more heavy emphasis from Sector V at this top lane, trying to draw the attention away of that Roche pit from Imagine. Who they keep creeping that way like they really want to do it, but then they're like, ugh, where's Sector V at? Let's pressure out this mid lane. Oh, they see Van, they move in. Jenkins gets in there with the hook, but the doppelganger will put Van on the other side. Can he get close enough for the catch of the cogs? Will not be necessary. He's going to get the last chop. There comes Smash from behind. Big sonic wave, but it's not going to be enough. Goes back under the dark. Now they pop the dust. They're able to get the catch. Smash moves in from behind and cleans up the rest of the Lion. And it ends up being a 1-for-1 here. Sector V roll on in. And Imagine roll back out. A 1-for-1 trade, still a better one for Imagine. You see, they almost get about a 700 gold swing. Doesn't seem like a lot at this point into the game, but it's bringing down Van again. That puts him off again from his item, which doesn't really matter. Apparently, Van's a rich man. He already has a freaking heart. The boy's big.
Dire's top tower has
But overall,
fallen.
Sector V doing a very nice job. It's been a bit frustrating here. Imagine they seem to be getting the picks, but the objective follow-up is just not there. Would you believe it? They haven't even taken a tower yet. Team Imagine, all 3 tier 1s still standing 23 minutes in. That kind of gives you an idea of how good Sector V are right now at being able to just pull the attention elsewhere, even if they come up short on a, you know, some sort of smoke movement, or they manage to actually get caught out in a different lane. They just bring the attention elsewhere. And Team Imagine can't follow up these pickoffs and smoke movements with any objective themselves. Can't do it. Uh-oh. Moves in for Vortex. Hex, stun. Where's our follow-up? Jenkins is moving in, but can't get a good target. Maybe a bit worried about the Broodlings, but here comes your Tusk. Move in. Newsham gets a force save there briefly from Jenkins, so they move in for Jenkins. Wow, Newsham makes it away because of the force. Nicely done, but here comes Vortex. Big Splinter Blast damage, though. He's just going to hit him with a nuke. Uh-oh, they get him. Big stun. He's going to be forced out with the Refraction, and they get the Cold Embrace, but he can't do anything about it. Meld, force, save from Jenkins once more. All right. TA able to make it out into the safety zone.
Dire's middle
A lot of
tower
focus
is under
onto him.
attack. Radiant's
They couldn't
top
finish it
tower
up.
is under
And look who's
attack.
pushing the top lane. Little Shibby here.
Radiant structures
Saw a
are
lot of it
fortified.
when he was playing for Root Gaming. He's just trying to split push. Finally get a tower here. Looks like they're going to be able to get the tier 2. Smash tried to rotate in, but he
Dire's
changed his
middle
mind,
tower
cancels
has
out the
fallen.
TP. Jenkins.
And it's off.
Early rocket towards the Roche pit to catch out Vortex. So Imagine letting Sector V know, hey, we see you're doing this. Oh, they're trying to catch him off. Flying Zebra will go down. That is a Winter's Curse taken out of the equation. And now it's going to be Shibby and Newsham in a lot of trouble here, but they're able to burst down UMR. Now they're going for Newsham. Newsham's going to get dropped, but not before he gets the finger off, but Smash is going to be fine. Steps back and away. Double kill, though, for TA. Makes it very big, and that was all space. They're trying to just bull rush down this Roche. They're able to grab it. Smash picks up that Aegis, and Sector V hightail it the hell out of there. It was all a decoy to allow Sector V finish out that Roche, and they get it done. Sector V now up about 3K in net worth, 1K in XP. Not that much. But now they have the power of the Aegis. And I said it at the draft, you never typically want to be having to go a BKB or a Yules or something like, you know, on your Queen of Pain, on your Storm. But some games you just gotta. And Smash this game has recognized it. Oh, look at this Jenkins. Hey, how's it going right there? Have a battery assault. And he's bumping and bopping him right here. He's got a haste rune. He's just dancing with him a bit. He says, I got to get the hell out of here. Vortex, if you didn't notice, invested in a Desolator himself. You got to remember with that recent change to Broodmother. Of course, many of you already know this, but I'm speaking more to the maybe some of the newcomers of Dota, the lower MMR players, you know, who don't typically play Brood. It was changed that Unstable Hunger is no longer a UAM, a unified, or not, or universal attack modifier or whatever. So Desolator is good to go, along with your Diffusal. Same goes for your Huskar. Same goes for your Clinks. Oh, they're moving in. They see an opportunity to maybe strike. Oh, they come right across both of them. Beautiful stun setup on the both from Nusham. Lines it up like billiards for that catch. And they're able to get the follow-up on the UMR. They make it look easy with that one. Meanwhile, attention on the Flying Zebra, who's able to get the Cold Embrace off. That'll be fine for now, but eventually will go down. Power of Van is able to overcome him right there. The gem's going to be hitting the deck. Looks like they're waiting to snag it up here. Imagine need to grab it. Jenkins is going to go pick it up. And look at that quick reaction from Smash. That's a quick Aegis down. He's able to blink away. They're doing this all without Vortex, who is just pressuring this top lane. Tier 2 goes down, and now he is considering a roll into the high ground at this point, but has to wait it out a bit. Imagine, look at this. Up in arms with Van, who makes the committed jump in. Smash looks coming from behind. He's trying to get some picks on some low supports here. Waiting for the Sonic Wave, but he has to get it off. Unbelievable destruction coming out from your TA, KotLGuy. Rips him apart. These meld strikes doing serious work. They'd be doing a lot more to Van, but he is very big. He has got that heart. He is just trying to walk away, juke away from trouble, but it's not going to be happening here. I mean, all the meanwhile, Vortex is able to get into the base and get a tier 3, which is just great, but, I mean, Imagine did get a lot of kills there. Vortex still on the run. Jenkins moves in, gets a beautiful catch with the Cogs and the Winter's Curse, and Flying Zebra will help finish him off and pick up the kill. Of course, the fight recap is not going to give me the frickin' update. Come on! Hey, the Beyond the Summit fight recap always at least had all of the correct data. I believe all day, 5 might have gone down from across the board. You got to remember when Imagine first invaded that bottom lane, they got that early catch onto Masoku, onto UMR, and then eventually followed up with that kill onto Smash and then Van. They did lose that top tier 3. They rotated up there. They finally got a hold of the pesky spider. Took care of him. So Imagine are getting a lot as far as kills and just bringing back the net worth overall. You can see the top 2 belong to both Shibby and Mr. Fangay here. But after that, it is very poor here for Imagine. Jenkins, who continues to just feel the rippled shockwave of that struggling start, is very, very poor on his clockwork here. You're hoping to already have your Agnum Scepter ready to go at this point. Now his Force Staff, though, has been doing work. I've seen already 2 different times that Force has pulled off huge saves. But they're really putting a lot on just the 2 big hitters here. While Sector V have a pretty decent spread. Of course, Van is king here for Sector V, but Smash, he's still looking to hold his own, though he continues to suffer a bit in these fights. Had his BKB, but eventually it just still wasn't enough. And will it get to a point where Vortex will fall off? I mean, by the way, Sector V have thrown this draft together. You know, they're hoping that Vortex is the big one for the mid game, and then when he starts to just fall off a bit, they'll have Van as a security plan, or an insurance policy, rather. But look at this catch on the Vortex. Beautiful Splinter Blast on the neutrals. Now Vortex is able to pop the BKB, try to man up on the Jenkins to leech back his life, but he will go down. They get the trade on the Jenkins. Now they look to move in. KotLGuy invested in getting this kill on the UMR. And look at this, a beautiful turn. Smash, he may have a BKB, but it's not going to stop the Winter's Curse. They burst him down as well. They eventually do bring down the TA. Van shows up with Masoku. They're looking to rip apart Shibby, but Shippy going into tank mode here. Charging on forward, wants to get Van, and will get him. A double kill for Shibby. Look at the turn back, rocket barrage, and it's going to be a full 5-man takedown. Not necessarily Liquid, but Imagine are looking to do it here. They are way behind in objective gaming, but they continue to get the better trades in these fights. Very impressive. It's a 5-for-2 trade and about a 24 to 2,700 gold swing. Huge boost for them. Look at the graph go down.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Shibby's MKB, making him just that crazy siege unit. What is happening here with Van? Van, who had been granted just a farmer's paradise in that bottom lane. You couldn't have asked for a better lane to start and a better way to punish an offlaner and still be able to get so much farm. And it just doesn't matter. Van's still running into a bit of trouble here. But Shibby now, after these couple of fights, and we saw his split farm, while Sector V invested so much in making that push happen in the mid lane, Shibby found so much time to farm up, and he's caught up. And we saw the impact of that in that last fight. Yeah, guys, again, I don't really know if that's the real, I don't think that's the real KotLGuy. I mean, I'll ask him in between games, but I'm pretty sure it's just Miniski Fangay sporting another alias here. He's, you know, he's like the Kaiser Sose. He likes to stay in the dark. No one knows really who he is, what he's about. Stellar player, though. I mean, on this TA, who got shut out in the early laning stage as far as CS and farm goes, also made a wonderful recovery here. Daedalus. He's got the Stygian, the Desolator, rather. Blink Dagger good to go. 8 and 3. And already on the prowl. Scouting out, seeing if maybe there'll be a lingering support trying to ward. That's not the case. Speaking of wards, though, let's look over the vision here for Sector V. Pretty damn limited. Hello? What are we looking at here? Not a lot. Very deep, aggressive vision. Emphasis around this top lane. Maybe hoping to catch a smoke. Oh, mid lane, though. They're going to maybe make the jump here for Smash. Overextended, maybe a bit too far. Help is there. UMR rolls in for Nushim. Smash jumps in. Beautiful Sonic Wave connects on the two of them. Shibby's able to tank it up. While Lion goes down, they're able to get Masoku here. Break and breakout fights. Now you're going to see Shibby able to catch up, take out the Tusk. But this, all the meanwhile, Vortex continues to pressure this top lane. So it splits Team Imagine apart, who still managed to get the better trade. It's only going to cost 2 supports from the side of Sector V. But they're trying to slow siege down this top lane a bit. But you can see they're getting punished for having to fight 5v4. And really, I couldn't ask for anything better than having a Winter Wyvern on your team to help with this Broodling split push. But then again, you also want Winter Wyvern in these fights. That Winter's Curse through the BKB of Smash has been doing so much work. I don't know if it's worth losing it here. There's Smash. He's thinking about committing here, but yeah, there's that glimmer. Zebra also throws together a medallion and getting pretty close to that Solar Crest. While Shibby looks like he's going to be going for a Butterfly. Butterfly for Shibby. And that means that we are not going to be seeing a lot of damage for him because this Van PL is not going MKB, not anytime soon. Looks like he's going for a Scotty. I mean, he really wants to be super tanky. Typically, for the PLs I see, commit to either one or the other, the Scotty or the Heart, if they want to get a lot of life. But maybe he's considering a Lincoln's. A Lincoln's is the only thing that could help him against this Winter's Curse, so that could also be an option. But other than that, it's a Sheep or a Scotty, and he's already holding 2.3k. So I guess we'll have to see. Masoku, though, pretty unorthodox typically for your Visage, is having to go with the early mech and then the medallion, but then not able to finish out the medallion. Steps off for a point booster here. It's a little bit of everything. But, you know, typically you'd love to be able to invest straight to one or the other. You get the Agnums, you get the extra bird, or you can go for the early Solar Crest if you're more of a Roche objective kind of a lineup. But he's just kind of split between a bunch of different things here. I'm actually curious to see here for... Oh, that's why. For Mystico, or UMR, they tried to prioritize farm onto him to get this Blink Dagger, but he's been 0 and 5. This Blink Dagger they were hoping to get, I assume, 10 to 15 minutes earlier, and it only finally comes online now. Look at this. Oh my god, look how fast they take out this Roche. Oh man! See you later. Power of the medallion, the power of the desolator, and the raw damage they dish. Roche doesn't stand a chance. There's Jenkins. He jumps right into a party there, forces himself out, but pincers in Masoku, which is going to lead to an easy pickoff right there. See you later. He is gone. Visage is going to get dropped. Imagine pull ahead, 28-16, and already here comes Sector V in this top lane. They feel potential pressure could be coming on the other side of the world, so they're like, let's get this lane pushed in.
Where's my pension?
Imagine en route. But this is like what we've been seeing through the whole game. They get a quick pick like that, and they're kind of like, okay, what can we do to follow it up? Well, we can get UMR. Man, should we just bust him down? Blink out? Blink out? Oh, not going to be happening. Quick hook shot after, and Jenkins is going to get what feels like one of the easiest grabs, but UMR is like, hopefully I can create some space. They look to invade top. That tier 3 had already been taken down. But these Raxes, starting with the range, slowly cripple away. And those are not regenning life. It's the slowest siege ever. Still Van holds that money. Oh, there it is. It's the Scotty. Whoa. I mean, now he's just fucking fat. Look at this guy. 31-32 life. Heart and Scotty. He hits like a pillow, but my goodness, he could take a lashing. That's interesting. I mean, yeah, obviously now these illusions are going to be durable to handle your rocket, flare, your splinter blast, maybe even a call down, but I don't know. It's a lot of emphasis on stats and just health. I hope it's going to be enough. But look at this. Ooh. TA picks up a basher. A basher, huh? All right. Really doesn't want to have to deal with this BKB on both Vortex and Smash. They can get that quick hit, quick lockdown, and, you know, I suppose for someone like TA, they don't need to have much extra time to finish off what they had started. Uh-oh, Masoku going to walk across the trap here. Now, there is no blink catch-up. They would need Jenkins. It's a good thing he didn't just kind of consider rolling on in there. Roll in. He, as I said it, does move in there. They get the catch. That's the uppercut. And he could go down. No, he turns back. It's a quick destruction of UMR. Now he's going to get dropped, but that's just the ages here. Jenkins rolls deep now. Gets Masoku. Masoku going to get annihilated. Smash gets caught with the Winter's Curse, and he gets taken apart as well. Follow-up hook shot. Not going to be able to get the catch, but they see where Van is, and Van's like, I got a doppelganger down in the low ground here. We'll make it down. No! He didn't make it down! He's going to get caught. Oh, no! Earth Spike's there. So close, but no, he doesn't get the one to go down, and Vortex gets caught out as well. Jenkins says, I may have had a slow start, but I am making up for it right here, right now. He's rolling in. He's got the gem. Vortex is trying his best to slow him down, pops the BKB, pops a web, and is able to make it away. Team Imagine. What a comeback for him. And now they will finally be able to get this tier 1 mid lane. Oh, goodness.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Not considering going for a secondary tower, though. They're going to wait. Still, those death timers just a little too low. Imagine just feel comfortable with the position they're in. And they'll step back and continue their farm here. So we'll just touch base with a bit of the itemization. You can see that their gyrocopter finished out his satanic after completing the butterfly. So he is a big, big boy. Could always upgrade those boots to boots of travel and have the extra slot to work with. We see that our TA now.
Double damage.
God, that camera's so weird when you do that. He's got the Abyssal Blade. And now picks up a DD. Oh, I would love to see someone get blown the hell up right here. Sector V. Pressure on them. Soku. Uh-oh. I mean, even then, it's just a little too far out. And now look at them. They just jump in, and he's dead. I was looking for someone to get destroyed by that DD, and Your wish is my command. They're going to be taking out Masoko here. He's out on the sidelines. 40 seconds. No buyback here. This will allow an easy tier 2 push from Imagine. Vortex desperate. He is pushing, and this is that period where it just feels like the Brood might have fallen off a bit. He still has a long ways to go. So technically, Imagine could push into this, knowing they're only going against the 3, or could force out the rotation back. But look at this. Jenkins is first in. He has that gem still. If he can just hook shot in close, it might be enough to give the bit of vision and force, once again, Vortex to have to BKB TP out from trouble. They're pinging up there. Oh, what the hell? He caught that? He moves in, and that's going to force the BKB TP. Where's Witch and Wyvern? Not close enough for a curse or anything. Oh, he doesn't have the curse. No, does, but not close enough. So Vortex will make it away, but that's another BKB charge down. Now, as they see Imagine at the top lane, Smash is like, let's push the bottom now. Maybe get to that tier 2. Shibby, though, king of net worth, just a little bit ahead here of Xiaolonqua's TA. Sector V. As they had pressure here on the bottom, maybe could make a jump here. Oh, what the hell? The gunslinger, TA. With a finger ready on the Blink Dagger. See, Smash comes in, and he just gets the hell back. That means that Imagine can roll in. They finish off that tier 2. But Sector V not looking to let up yet. They've already committed to this bottom lane, and it looks like they want to consider a go at this tier 2 here.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
First rotation back is Jenkins. As Jenkins just kind of walk in with the hook. No, he's waiting. Rocket up. They'll see Vortex. Doesn't go with the hook yet, but he needs to get away from this freaking illusion. It's burning away the mana. All the meanwhile, Shiva's just like, I'm going for the base, guys, so this could be the final fight. Smash moves in, BKB. Shiva's not going to be able to get the catch onto anyone here. Vortex, oh man, he hits huge damage from the right click there of the TA. Now finally they decide to pull back because they've lost their tier 3. They lost the Rack, so we're going to go for Shibby here. Nusham gets the stun off. Shibby wants to man mode, drops the call down. Doesn't even have to pop the Satanic yet. Decides to go for a straight BK or TP out, makes it away. Back to base, back at bottom lane, though. TA gets the finishing blow, is able to catch and take out Masoku. So Vicious is going to be dropped. It's 2-0 here. Sector V, they lose all of their racks. The top lane, first big base damage comes from Imagine. They're hunting for any leftovers, but they're not going to get any. What is turnaround here? It started out Sector V. Not the most dominant at lead, but a 5k net worth advantage at about that 20-minute mark. We're working towards tier 2s. Vortex's Brood top lane seemed to not be able to get punished. Jenkins was still trying to recover from his laning phase. And Imagine we're yet to take a tier 1. And now here they are.
Radiant's bottom tower
Able to get the first huge damage inside the base. With the exception of Sector V, able to get that tier 3 top lane. One Rack's now already down. And a Basher now being picked up for Shibby. Lots of Abyssal presence here for Imagine. Maybe they're just tired of people BKBing and TPing away and they want that extra bit of lockdown.
Rack it on.
This is just such a rough game. I mean, you have a Solar Crest even on your Visage. This Van PL is going to have a really tough time. I mean, even the one Butterfly was something. Now even the Solar Crest. But Sector V still looking to hold on. Reminder, folks, these are best of 3s for the BTS Americas round of 16. Though there is no lower bracket. Again, as it was last season, single elimination here to push on and try to play for $10,000 of prize pool. I believe first place gets 5 Gs, second gets 3, third gets 1. Everyone else, nada. So, emphasis on waiting out for the next Roche. Looks like the timer is still broken, but it should be coming up any moment now. I know Imagine would love to get it. They can get it very, very fast. But to Sector V, do they consider contesting it, though? They're quickly hustling back, trying to finish what they can. They already have an investment in a smoke here on the UMR. They might look to contest this. They're keeping the bird there for the vision. Now the Roche is up. Both teams know it. Trap's already down. Here comes Imagine. They're like, we could just take this fast. They're going to take it. Yeah, there's no chance Sector V can come. They're just way too far. They're pinging together like they want to smoke up. And they're like, okay, guys, let's smoke. Let's go. Yeah, Roche is halfway dead. Yeah, Roche is dead. Now, are they going to use the smoke maybe to catch some people on the way out? They could see if maybe Team Imagine do split up here. Shibby heads south. But here comes the others. They were on the prowl. They were trying to get a catch mid lane. So that smoke is not going to lead to anything. Imagine just at the right place, the right time. They get it done quick. This ages now will go to Shibby. 4,400 gold. That's money he'll have for a buyback, and a boots of travel, TP back in even for this, what could be final hurrah. MKB now even complete on TA. Holy crap, she hits hard. And the Abyssal now done, so he's not going to save up. Maybe after he clears out this wave or so, and if he takes maybe a kill in a fight, he'll have enough for the buyback. It's very close. 780. So if he can get a kill here, he'll have enough for a buyback. But let's see. Sector V, can they hold? Here comes trouble. Team Imagine now coming at the southern doorstep here. Can they break into this base? Flying Zebra leads things off. Splinter Blast to rid of as many creeps and illusions as possible, but those are big, beefy illusions. Hart and Scotty invested into them here. But Shibby, using the power of that extra life, he's the one to dangle out in front, and he's just going to slowly chunk down this tier 3. Gets the help from the Glimmer and a force back. Doesn't want to be losing too much life in mana. Even Vortex is here. No split pressure coming. Sector V recognized that they need a big hold here. If they want to stay alive in this game, they lose this one. This game is over. Imagine will take it. There's the call down. Are they going to initiate here? Looks like it. Jenkins, big catch onto 2. There's the finger. They're going to quickly take out Smash, who's going to be forced. And still alive. Very low on life, though. Vortex forced forward. And they're going to catch him with a Winter's Curse. Big move there. Smash gets off a big sonic wave. He's put pressure on the Shibby, but this is all for an Aegis still. Jenkins leads out the front charge, and looks like they'll be able to get Smash. Here comes TA. Big damage. They're going to finish him off, and that will be game. It is going to be Team Imagine who are going to take game number 1 here in the first round. Sector V will go down. Very nice performance, I'd have to say, from Team Imagine. Sector V, I don't know if they got maybe too comfortable with their start, but you got to remember it started with a very dominant mid lane from Smash having 20 to 30 CS over the TA's, 5, 6? But TA found a way, was persistent, went into the jungle, had that ancient stack camp, and just built her way and itemized till she could finally be the TA we all know and love, the heavy-hitting TA. Also, of course, Shibby found time to be persistent and find his farm. It seems like Imagine just found these little windows when Sector V are like pressuring for tier 2s as a 4-man squad, just taking advantage that they could fight those fights 4 versus 4 and allow the one extra member from Imagine to farm elsewhere while Vortex was trying to split push on his broodmother. Anyways, Imagine are going to take this first game, folks. We're going to be back for game number 2 of this best of 3 in just a few moments. I'm KotLGuy for Beyond the Summit. You can always show some support by hitting me up on my Twitter at KotLGuy, and of course, you can always check the VODs out on the Beyond the Summit YouTube. We'll be back in just a minute for more BTS America's action. We'll see you soon.